Greetings and salutations. We are live. We are live. Oh, this is Instagram. Look at that. I got YouTube set up first, y'all. Y'all should feel special. It never happens that way. I never get YouTube set up first. Okay. I almost want to like sit y'all over here together. Go live, start. Okay. So, real quick, I want to fix my hair because it wasn't even. I need my hair to be centered in my head, right? Hey y'all, what's up? Are y'all ready for this good honest time? Ooh, okay, that's centered. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all's email should be coming out right now. So we are live on YouTube. What's up, Lanika? Yeah, girl, I'm so excited. I'm going to add some of my folks in because I love y'all. I enjoy you guys so much. Hey mother, how are you? Shout out to my crew who's on YouTube. I'm y'all. First of all, I'm proud of myself because I had YouTube up and set before I had Instagram set, and y'all know that is not how it typically goes. Okay, we're gonna tell the truth. We're going to shame the devil. So on Instagram, I'm tagging some folks in. How you been doing, mother? How you been doing, Mother Gainer? I'm tagging in my crew. Y'all, I'm excited today. I have 3 things today. I actually have 3 things today. I wasn't really sure how today's flow was gonna go. I need to call and check on Angel. Yeah, I wasn't really sure how the flow was gonna go today, but I'm feeling good about it. I'm telling all my business this month. I always tell my business. That's good, Mom. That's good. Y'all know I'm always telling my business. I got a special announcement. If I don't tell y'all a special announcement, remind me, okay? Because y'all know I get excited. Okay, I'm gonna stop in a second because we have like new followers, and I have to introduce the people to shout out to so many new followers. So I'm gonna say that first. Thank y'all for those of you who are following on YouTube, and big love to my crew who is following on. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, let me get Leah. Okay. It's hard to stop. Oh, yeah, let me get them too. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna quit. Okay. So just sent all those things out. But I will say this. I get excited and I can get ahead of myself, and then I try to do everything, and then I have to like slow myself down. So I'm so excited about this month. Oh, y'all, if you get the emails, you got one. If you get the emails, you got one. I'm excited. Oh, y'all, God is so good. God is so good. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. One, because I was actually on time coming in here today. I'm going to give it a few minutes for some of the crew to jump in. And then we'll get into it. I'm going to just I'm going to write these down because I don't want to play back and forth on my screen. So the grace for this conference registration is up. I have to shout out Lanika. Y'all make sure y'all follow Lanika because Lanika is I'm sitting here writing. I'm trying to write notes and I'm writing your name. Lanika is one of my help. She is one of my safe places. She is support for me. I know she understands what I'm working through because she too is working through things as a woman and community and entrepreneurship and business, and then being stretched. Like, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a whole gang of us. Hey, Deborah. It's a whole gang of us who are being stretched right now. So I really come on and I enjoy being honest with y'all because reality is I'm not the only person. I am not the only person. We are all, where is it? There we go. We are all, okay. Okay, Mother Gainer, you should be getting emails because I put you in. You should be getting emails, Mom. 100%, Lanika, 100%. I'll check. I have your email address. I'll check and verify, but check your spam. Y'all, if y'all are not getting emails, check your spam. because I do send emails out. Mom, check your spam, and I'll check my database and make sure that I have your information in there correctly, because I know I put you in. Okay. All right, y'all. So look. When April came in, even if before April came in, I was praying about, what our theme was going to kind of be like for the month. I like to have an idea, of how the flow is going to go. So I was just sitting with it, and it was like, oh, April Fools is coming up. Hey, Sade, what's up, girl? Look, I'm so proud of us. I'm proud of Sade, y'all. I think it's funny how, what's up, my YouTube family? Y'all let me know who watching in the comments. So y'all know I'm silly. I have all the jokes and everything. But when I stand and I look where I am right now, and then I look back on what, like, my past year, 18, I'm coming up on, what's today? Yesterday was 18 months. Yesterday, because my baby passed on the 11th. So I'm 18 months in the widowhood. And when I look back and realize how much I have grown, and like, just like the growing pains and everything, I think it's funny how I really thought I was clear back then. Girl, bye. You not clear. You wasn't clear then. And I probably have a ways to go now, right? I definitely probably have a ways to go now. But just thinking about how you reach 18, you think, oh, I know everything. And then your 25-year-old self look back at your 18-year-old self and be like, girl, bye. I think it's funny how I knew. And then you get to be 35, and then you look back at your 21-year-old self and be like, girl, you thought you knew everything. And we can laugh at ourselves. Like, that's really what I'm going for in this particular season. And so our themes for the rest of the month for our Wednesdays are going to tie into kind of what's going on for the conference. So I'll say again, graceforthis.net, the conference page is up. The conference page is up. If y'all are in the private Grace for This Facebook group, which is open to my folk who are community, y'all can definitely look it up. Come on, wait. So I ain't that far away from 40, Deborah. I'll be 48. I mean, I'll be 40. I'll be 40 in 2 years. I'll be 38 this year. So I'm not that far away. But I think there's so many things that I look back and I reflect on, and I think it's funny how. So my honesty today is about one of the things in particular I avoided, and it is hilarious to me now. It is hilarious. I definitely ain't gonna rush this. I ain't rushing. It's hilarious to me now, but I avoided writing. Like journal writing. It's like, what I'm gonna do that for? Like, when Heather was doing my grief coaching, like in that first, maybe like 4 to 6 months, it was really a challenge for me to like decide to write or to sit down and actually like write in my journal, because it was honest. It was honest in my journal. I didn't have a discipline for honesty. Hey Jan, look, me and Jan got an announcement at the end of the live. Okay. So I was not very honest with myself. Greetings. I say that too. Y'all weren't honest with myself. And if y'all like watching on YouTube, we're live. We're streaming on YouTube too. I did not have that kind of honesty with myself. And what happened when I started to write and journal was all of the emotion and all of the feelings and all of the things I didn't have language for, I didn't have vocabulary for. When I sat down to write, it would all come up. And I was the type of person where I despised crying. I did. I feel like I can cry right now, but I did not like to cry because I was so out of practice of crying that it felt uncontrollable. And so crying felt out of control. Therefore, I'm not going to cry because I don't want to feel out of control. So, that's a whole lot going on. You need support. You need to let things go. You don't want to deal with it. You don't have the language for it, but you don't want to do the one thing that's going to be helpful for you. Hey, Leanne, what's up, my sis? You don't want to do the thing that's helpful for you because it's going to bring the stuff to the surface. that needs to come to the surface. It's like, what? It's so, y'all, it's so backwards. It's so, it was so backwards. And I avoided journaling. I avoided writing. I would, I don't know if I found ways to keep myself busy, or my nature is active. Y'all see how much energy I use when I talk? Like, my nature is exerting and burning ATP constantly. Yes. Oh, golly, it took coaching. Y'all see what Arthur Jan said? It really, it really took work. It really took work. And so, as I think back, as I think, hey, on YouTube, y'all let me know who's watching in the comments. When I think back on where I was a year and a half ago, it's like, I can't believe how much I didn't want to do that. So where am I now? Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so much more honest. Please understand, somebody gonna have to do testimonials about who I was when my grief journey started. Because I don't think y'all understand that the person who gets on here and talks to y'all and is emotional and will cry and everything else, I don't think y'all will know unless somebody else tells you this is not who Kenitra was. Like, this is not who I was at all. So it really trips me out now how much I write. I avoided writing because I didn't want to deal with the emotions. I didn't have a strategy. I didn't have skill set. I didn't have capacity to deal with my own emotions. It was too much for me. So I avoided writing for a good bit. Or I would sit and I would journal. And I went and I bought a journal. I bought a little orange journal because my baby's favorite color. My baby's favorite color is orange. And so I started to get things that connected to him. Oh, I feel like I'm finna cry. I found different things that would help me remember him and connect to him. So the first journal that I bought for real, and I was like, you're gonna write because you need to do it and you can't avoid it. It's not gonna be healthy. It was a pretty, I still got it. Of course, I'm never gonna get rid of it, but it was pretty, and it was this metallic orange. And it said achieve on it. Because journaling for me was like a real goal. Because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be honest. I didn't want to feel the pain. I didn't want to think about. I didn't want to fully like process the part of my reality that was the biggest change. I didn't want to sit with that. And so when I found that journal and it had achieve on it, I realized that me sitting down and me writing and being honest in that space, it was really hard. I knew I was going to have to push it, and I'm very goal oriented. I'm task oriented. So I had to think about my wellness journey. I'm here for it, sis Lynn. I had to think about my wellness journey as a goal, because if I didn't have anything to push me into it, I wasn't going to do it. I want because I needed to feel like I was achieving something, right? And because it was something that was not my nature, it was already a challenge. It was already a challenge for me to run from it. So the likelihood of me running into it and being successful was slim. And I don't like going into areas or places where I don't feel like I'm going to make a 90 plus. I ain't going to do that. So the fact that that little journal had achieve written on it, y'all, hey, Shauna, look, you got me on, you caught me in the middle of my tears today, sis. My face dry, but my eyes are wet. So y'all, that thing was, it was really oppressed. It was really oppressed. But now I write every day. Now I write every day. I get up and I'm sitting and I'm being quiet. Writing for me is like, it's really a lifeline. I hear God when I'm writing. especially when I first started. And so I'm gonna shout them out probably for the rest of my life. I'm gonna shout out KBN, the KBN Club, Kingdom Business Network, and I joined PPD. Some of my sisters tagged me into a live, and the young lady was on there. Her name is Chanel E. Martin, and she was talking about grief with a young lady whose business is like grief coaching and support for families. And so, one of the other sisters had lost her mom. One of the other sisters had lost a real close, like big sister. And so we all knew what what other was working through. And so they tagged me in. And I have been following Chanel E. Martin ever since that day. I followed her from her Instagram live over to KBN and Clubhouse and PPD Live. And so if you have been to a Grace for this event, or if you've been almost to any event that I've been in, any event that I've hosted, with the exception of maybe Resourced, there has been a moment where it was kind of like, we're going to sit and we're going to be quiet. We're going to play some soaking music and we're going to ask the Lord about us. It's like a standard for me now. So I literally write. I write so much. And it's not like homework and note taking. It's like, let me ask God what's going on. Okay, well, what am I feeling? Let me figure out what's going on with me. Like, what? It's really a different scenario. So I did kind of sit with three things that I feel like are different for me now since I leaned into writing and journaling. We call it prophetic journaling. Thank you, Chanel. PPD. We call it prophetic journaling. And it's just like, we'll quiet ourselves. We'll pray in the Holy Spirit. We'll pray. Play instrumental worship music. Game changer. Instrumental worship music. Game changer. If y'all need to know somebody, send me a DM. If y'all need a link or something, I will copy and paste you a link. But that set a tone. It really has set the tone for the rest of my life. It really set the tone for the rest of my life. And I can't function without it now because it taught me three things. It taught me three things. The first thing that it really taught me was that I'm human. The first thing that it taught me, even before I found the prophetic planning group, it taught me that I was human. Because I moved throughout life and spaces in such a way that I was unfazed by things. And my commitment was to be unfazed by things. So I carried myself that way. I was unbothered by stuff. And it wasn't because it didn't affect me. It's just because I'm a brick house for real. But I got walls up. There's a fortress around me. I'm not letting anything in because I'm trying to get whatever work I need to get done. And I don't have time for emotions and feelings because there's always a next thing. Oh, I'm better now. There was always a next thing. Okay, so I learned I was human. I learned when I sat down and started writing, and before I can get words out, I would be in tears. Like I'm trying to keep them in right now, but I remember the first thing I wrote. I was upset. I was angry. Yes, robot mode. Ooh, honey, talk about that. We just in a rat race, completely unaware of ourselves. But when I started writing, it revealed the humanity that was in me. That cape had to come off. You can't be honest and wear the cape. Either you're going to wear the cape or you're going to be honest. You're not going to do both. We are not legitimate Wonder Women. I think our wonderment needs to be different than having a superpower. I think we need to redefine what our superpowers are. Let's redefine our superpowers. Honesty is strength. Let's do that. So, this is work. Taught me I was human. I learned I was human. And I had all these very big emotions and very big feelings. And I was hurt by things. Things hurt me. I wasn't making room for nothing to hurt me before. That's the one. The second thing I learned um, in my journaling and writing journey was that I hear the voice of God. I'm real clear on where when I hear the Lord talking to me. I know it's Him because I had to cut off everything. Voices here, voices there, just cut off everything. Love people to life, but cut off the stimuli. That's why I got that shirt. My shirt, the other shirt, excuse my big sticker. My other shirt says, "Be still, sit down somewhere, and hear God. Learn the voice of God, and then embrace grace to do whatever it is He's telling you to do." That's really I don't know if I can emphasize it enough. That really was my journey. Yes, Leanne. Ooh, girl. Oh my gosh. You are not telling any lies, y'all. She said type A personality struggle with honesty and feelings, and we compartmentalize everything. Come on, talk about the truth in there. Yeah. Prayer breathing. That's a good one. That's a soaking, Leanne. But yeah, y'all, it taught me to hear. It taught me that I knew how to hear the voice of God, and I just needed to practice the discipline necessary. I had to discipline myself to hear the voice of God. I had to stop being so busy and all over the place and learn how to hear the voice of God. But I learned that I could hear Him. Still small voice. And He told me some big stuff. He told me some really big things. He told me some big plans on what He was going to do with me. And that's a very big part of why I show up the way I show up. Because God was like, "Hey, you the one. You going to go. You going to do it. You might be first. And it's okay. But it's some people that I have waiting to respond to your voice." And so I show up because I'm on assignment. I'm on duty. And I care. And I respect the voice of God because I done learned how to hear Him clear. So that's the second thing I learned. And then the third thing was I learned how to stretch my faith. How to stretch my faith in more ways than I was accustomed to. I would definitely say that I was religious. I was religious. Oh, say it again. I was religious. Because I grown up in church, been in church all my life, know what the word of God says, stand on the word. But where I am now, it's a different, thank you, Jan. It's a different kind of stretch. It's a different kind of faith stretch. And it has evolved since I started, my grief journey, my widow journey. This grace for this journey since it started, it has really stretched my faith and what I believe, how I believe, and what I'll believe for. It's a different kind of stretch. So it has stretched my faith because now I hear God, say something. I need a massage, y'all. I hear God talking, and weeks might pass by, and I'm on to other things because we talking every day. And so I have to go back to what God said and remember, okay, this is what He said. So it stretches my faith in what I'm presently digesting to remember God said this particular thing. And I feel like that's what's supposed to happen with the Bible, and it's almost like journey for me. It's like the book of Kenitra. And I have to go back to first chapter. That's a word. I have to go back to the first chapter. Hey, y'all. On YouTube, go back to the first chapter in the book of Kenitra and realize what God said. I'm in chapter 5. Some things still working out. I'm in chapter 5, verse 6. But in chapter 1, verse 25, He told you, Isaiah 54. Was I 25? In 2008? Yeah. No, 2000. I was born in 85. Okay, now I was like 20. Yeah, I wasn't 25 yet because I had a quarter century birthday party. So I was like 23. But there's some things I very specifically remember God telling me um, in the earlier years of my journey where I was, now I have always been a student. I have always been a student, but y'all know some people who just book smart. I was religious, so I was like book smart with the Bible. So I had moments where it was like really good revelation and click and vision and things. Um, but this here, this on the job training type faith situation, it's a different ball game. Hey, warrior women, how you doing, sis? I feel like I remember your first name, but I don't remember your first name. Tell me your first name. um, Yeah, y'all. So the three things that I have learned when I stopped avoiding writing, when I quit avoiding writing, I think it's funny how much I write now. Y'all, is crazy. If y'all knew. Okay, Jessica. Hey, Jessica. Y'all, Jessica over here on YouTube. Sometimes she be over here on Instagram, but she up in the building. Period. So it's great, y'all. I have books that just come out of me now. I got audio recorded books. I wrote a book one weekend. I have talked out books. I just write. What is going on here? What is going? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm being extra. But y'all, like for real, it's wild. It's really wild. And so what trips me out, and it's 12:26. I'm gonna wrap up, y'all. What really trips me out is how when God started dealing with me, the scribe, come on, scribe anointing, when God started to deal with me and begin to teach my fingers to war and my hands to your hands to write and your fingers to war, when he really started to deal with me on that, it was like I started attracting other authors. You know, Jan is an author. Mother Rochelle got some books in her too, but it's so many people who I met Angel Charmaine, and you know, my sis from college is a writer. I started just meeting all these. Chanel E. Martin is a writer, and she's called to writers. She's got a book publishing company. And even last weekend, yes, Jessica, even last weekend or weekend before last, that event that God put me in, it wasn't a book launch, but the host of the event had written the book, and then the other speaker was proofreading and editing. So God is sending people across my path that we can connect and provide support and networking for those of us who are getting ready to go into our author journey. Like, y'all, tell me, everything was connected to something else. So I think it's hilarious how I avoided writing, and literally I feel like I'm called to writers. That's wow. Somebody who didn't want to never write nothing. I write this business plan. I write this to do this. You know, I write this program agenda out because that's it. I'm a planner. Look, y'all just go over here with me. So it's just it's hilarious to me that the one of the things I avoided so much is really the vein I'm supposed to be in. So y'all be encouraged. I promise you. As you push through it, now you're gonna look back and you be like, man, that thing was wild. Like for real, for real. Yes, mom. Like 100%. And I know we need help with that. And I'm telling y'all, I'm meeting so many. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay, so having said that, that's the pivot point. Here we go, Jan. That's the pivot point. Okay, if she's still in here, y'all, Grace for This, the conference is gonna be so good. Deborah just said writing real stuff is not easy. When you got to tell your story, that's why women want to do it. Somebody, I don't want to talk about this trash hurts. I don't want to do that, but we gonna do it. But you're gonna do it because God told you to do it. You're gonna be obedient because it's better than sacrifice. Yes, Leanne. Yes, Leanne. So, y'all, Grace. Okay. So the conference page is up, landing page is up, registration is up, pricing is up. How you need to split up the payment is up. I don't have the hotel information on there yet. I'll add that on, but I could not wait anymore. We are officially open for registration. Hey, I think I can paint it up here for registration. Hey, so you can go to. I pin it over there. Y'all know what's up. The link is in the bio on Instagram. I'm so excited. just when us sitting here talking about authors and the journey that we are in, almost almost everybody who is on the platform for the conference is an author. Almost everybody who is on the platform for Grace for This as a panelist or either a keynote is an author. So you guys are going to get to see women who are in careers, who are in mothers, who are in pivots, who have experienced grief, who have had life to be life and all around them and still wrote their book, still sat down. Whole book publishing company. Okay. People who are called to authors, they're going to be at the conference. So I'm telling y'all, you want to be up in the room for the conference. Get your spot, get your seat. Y'all want to be there. When we say community conversation and collaboration, one thing that I want to point out is that community is not like exclusively this is a safe place. It's community for like who you actually are and what you're called to do. And so because I know I'm called to write, I know I'm going to attract people who write, which means I want to bring in people who can help other people write, because I just know that's what's going to be in my space. So having said all of that, it's going down. It's going to be ridiculously amazing. I'm so excited for y'all to meet the authors. I'm trying to get every single one of my panelists who has a book. They're going to be vendors. I'm not doing regular vendors. I want my speakers and my panelists to be the vendors. I want y'all to meet them. I want y'all to talk to them. I want y'all to make use of these question and answer times and periods that we're going to have behind each sessions. I want y'all to talk to them at their tables. I want you to buy their books. I want you to hear their story. I want y'all to hear their testimonies. I want y'all to be encouraged by what they have gone through, what God has brought them through, because he did it on purpose. And I say it all the time. Most time at the end of the live, I say, life is hard and your story can hurt, but commit to heal. Life can be hard. Your journey can hurt, but commit to heal so your story can help. When you lean into healing, it will lend you the space, opportunity, and capacity to tell your story so that somebody else can grow and get through their journey a little bit better. Build what helped you heal. Build what helped you heal. That's what's going to be fully saturated in the room. So there is a writers panel, and I've got a young lady who's on the panel. Her name is Kashana Wesby, native. She's Augusta too. But when I reached out to her, she was a little bit apprehensive because she was like, well, I'm not an author. I don't have a book, but she does writing. Because you can be a playwright, you can be a screenwriter. You don't have to be an author of a book to be a writer. And so I understand we got to dispel some myths, because they're going to tell you all the reasons why you're not something. Bye. We're not doing that. I'm starting to get loud. Sorry, y'all. So yeah, pull up in there, be there. So I got a special announcement. It's this lady in the audience, and she on Instagram. Her name is Jan, and I love her. She like my life twin. Is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life, but I'm going ahead and rock with it. I make up songs too. I'm also a recording artist. No, I'm not. But this is recorded, and I sing like an artist, so we can consider that. So having said all of that, me and Jan gonna do a pop-up live next week. Yes, we are doing a pop-up live. Jan is my first keynote speaker for the conference. Woo! Jan is our first keynote speaker for the conference. Yes, so make sure y'all follow her. Author Jan Mitchell is her name. Girl, hush, Jessica. Y'all, when I tell you, her testimony is amazing. When you hear how similar her testimony is to mine and how close our experiences are, I've never felt so heard or so seen or so cared about than when I heard her share her story, because it was so close to mine. It was so very close to mine. I've never experienced anything quite like that before. When I saw her interview, her Speak Up Sis interview about her book, because she's an author, 2-time published author, Suddenly Single and Suddenly Single, the Widow Edition. Baby, she wrote a book just for me. When I feel special. So having said all that, I'm going to save. I'm not going to give it all to y'all today, because we're going to talk about it when we do our live. So Next Tuesday, the post is gonna pop up, but next Tuesday we're gonna stream that to YouTube. So y'all, if you're not already subscribed for Grace for This email, subscribe for the email, because that's gonna go to the email. It's not gonna be on Instagram, y'all. It's gonna be on Facebook. So my people who own, I'm sorry, YouTube. I said Facebook. It's gonna be on YouTube, and I probably can stream it to YouTube and Facebook. But what I promise you, it's gonna be on YouTube. Okay. So that's our first pop-up live. You get to meet the speakers. You get to meet the speakers. So that's making my heart. And I got a bonus. I got a bonus live who's not a speaker, but that fire. Bring that thunder. Period. All right, y'all. So I'm super duper excited. Go register for the conference. Go register for the conference. It's 2 packages. It's 2 packages. Look at them. The difference between one and the other, the higher package, you're going to get food and you're going to get a journey bundle. You get in your conference, you get everything for the conference. And then you're going to get the companion journal that goes with the Grace for This devotional. Ooh, I'll say that for another announcement. I ain't going to give it all today. Yeah, you get a journey bundle, you get the growing in grief journal, you're gonna get the journey mug, and you're going to get catered lunch. Okay. If you get the lower tier one, it's just your conference access and you do lunch on your own. Now I will say now, our downtown Augusta is beautiful. And I wasn't gonna do lunch. I wasn't going to do lunch, but then my girlfriend was like, well, you don't want a whole, convergence of people to hit downtown at the same time because it's going to delay how quickly people get their food. And then you don't want people rushing to get back. So I decided to bring in catered lunch. And if people, get the package with catered lunch, they do it. But you can also you can do lunch on your own if you need to do the lower package. Yes. So absolutely, Jan. Y'all, I don't know, Jan, let's say this. I don't know what's going to happen with me and her get on this live. We're going to talk. And whatever it is, it's going to be okay. I don't know what it's going to be. But Jan brings that fire. Okay. Let's be clear. Jan, let's make sure, let's drop a link in the stories and tag Grace for This on it from your live with Angel. Let's put that in our stories so they can start seeing it. Woo! And then y'all can see me in the comments. You can see me in the comment section with the cry emojis and everything. Just sad. I wasn't sad. I felt seen and I felt cared for. I was like, what's up, TMN Media? Welcome to the Grace for This page, y'all. I'm being silly. Hey, Alan, now how y'all coming on at the end? We done sat on here, did therapy. And then they coming in. And Jessica, come get them on Instagram, coming in here at the end like this. What's up, y'all? I love you, Alexandra. So that's it, y'all. That is it. There's so many stuff going on. Yes, there's so many things, but we're gonna get that in our stories so y'all can see it. Cause I think y'all was looking at Black History because that was the day I met Jan. The day I met Jan. That need to be that's something. The day I met Jan. Oh my gosh. Yes, y'all want to catch that replay. Yes, girl, all of them moving. Ooh, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go. I did my photo shoot for Grace for This. Y'all gonna faint. These pictures are going to take your breath away. The t-shirt, the day I met Jan. Oh, that's a good one. Jessica said we need to have shirts. The day I met Jan. Oh my gosh, girl. Don't tell me that. Because I will go on Printify and make a shirt. Okay, so this I want y'all to tell me, and I'm gonna put something in the stories because I want y'all feedback for real. I was thinking about doing a conference shirt. The theme for I don't know if y'all anybody caught the theme for the conference yet? Did y'all see that theme? Jessica be on here boosting me up. Did y'all catch that theme yet? If somebody know what the theme is, drop it in the comments. I'm getting hot. I done worked my energy up, and I'm getting ready to go back to co-working space. I kept my badge on so I can get back in. Y'all know what the theme is for the conference? And you think it's funny? I think it's funny. It's funny how the theme for the conference is trauma, triggers, and triumph. That's the theme for the conference. It's actually my last blog. I don't think I've no, it's not my last blog. It might be my second to last blog that I wrote on my Khadija Moselle page. Y'all can go back and see it. But I was thinking Jessica, they boosting you up over here on Instagram. I was thinking about doing a shirt. But I don't know if that's a shirt like just for me or if it's like if I should do like a conference shirt because I love my Be Still Here God and Raise Grace. I feel like that's staple. I feel like that is my life. Hey, pretty bracelet Christian girl. Hey, is that Carlisha? Hey, Carlisha, that's you, girl. Girl, you don't call us at the end. You have to catch from the beginning. But y'all let me know if y'all think I should do a shirt. Because I love my Be Still Here God. Of course, I got my staple, Grace for this logo shirts. But okay, Jessica said I should do a conference shirt. It's a story behind that trauma, triggers, and triumph, though. Like, we can't escape it. We can't escape it. We have all had a type of experience. Okay, Mama Shell said it should be. We can do it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. YouTube over here. Yeah. YouTube. Yeah, mother. Yeah. Okay, Jessica. I see you. All right. I see it in my head. Like I see the words on it, and I see the triumph in something bold and pretty and like popping. Yeah. Okay, Jessica, let's go. If you need something, y'all, if y'all are writers, if y'all need something, you can reach out to me and I will point you in the direction of somebody who works with books and stuff. I know a lot of people in our circle, in our network who are writing books. So please don't hesitate. Y'all, I am a triaging system. Okay. So if y'all, my thing ringing somewhere. If y'all need help with something, don't hesitate to let me know because I would love to point you in the right direction. So remember, this is great for this. So community, conversation, and collaboration. I love the opportunity to collaborate with y'all. Yeah. People do hide from the word trauma, but it's just a part of life. Things affect us differently. Two people can be in the same room and experience the same thing and be traumatic for one person and not from the other. You don't know what perspective that I saw that thing happen. You don't know what view or angle I had that could make that thing present as trauma to me. So, okay. Thank y'all. All right. So I'll work on it. Y'all might be my polling audience. As I get that up. Y'all watch my Instagram, watch the Instagram stories. Or watch your emails and see. But that's it, y'all. That's it for today. Next Tuesday. Okay, so me and Jan, we're doing our pop-up live on next Tuesday. I'm calling it the Meet the Speaker series because y'all gotta meet them. Like y'all have to meet. I want y'all to get like an experience with most of everybody before we get to the conference because y'all gonna be juiced. Okay. By the time we get to June the 10th at 9 a.m., y'all gonna be at the door at 8:37. Like, but can we get in though? But can we get in though? Not to mention the venue is beautiful. Y'all. Oh, it's like a rooftop situation. Yes, Mother Rochelle. Got you. It's gonna be amazing, y'all. So having said all of that, link is in the bio. Link for YouTube is in the description. Go over, register. If you need to split it, because the registration, the most inclusive registration is $147. But you get all the access, you get all the replays, the Q&A, you get catered lunch, you get in the Grow with Grief companion journal, and you get in the journey mug for that 147. We doing 2 keynote speakers and 3 discussion panels. It's gonna be loaded up in there. Okay, we gonna get. Look, let me tell you something. You can come cute if you want to, but if you leave looking different, just lift your hands and tell the Lord, thank you for this good work you did. Okay. Because we getting it in. Okay. We getting it all the way in. And y'all know I'm event planner, right? Y'all know I'm event planner. So you know it's gonna be fire. You know it's gonna be branded from the elevator to the room to the rooftop deck to the tables to your check-in bag to the coffee cup holder. Like it's gonna be all branded, y'all. Like you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So y'all register. Thank you. Jessica says that's a great price. Jessica, I'm trying to give as much as I can without charging a whole lot. I know. Girl, come on. Come to Augusta, girl. Come on down here. Y'all know y'all want to pull up. Yes, Carlisha. Yes. It's gonna be phenomenal, y'all. Come on to Augusta. We do have a conference hotel. We do have a conference hotel. We do have a code and everything for us to reserve. We do have a discount rate, a room block. It's not a room block, but we got a rate for our rooms. So if you want to go, okay. So if you want to go ahead and get that situated, go ahead and send me a message. Send me a message or a DM now if you want to go ahead and book a hotel room at the conference hotel, and I can send that to you. If you wait for me to put it on the website, I got to make it cute and look pretty and a PDF, and it's got to be clickable because when you put stuff out publicly, I have to make sure that it flows. That's a part of the hospitality experience. Okay. So if you need it and you want to book it now, just send me a message and I'll drop you the information. But it'll go up on the page. It'll probably go out to y'all in email. Probably go to my email group first. Oh, she found it. Y'all, look, Jan done dropped. I'm sorry, y'all over here. It's YouTube though. It's YouTube. Speak Up Sis. YouTube Speak Up Sis. We just dropped the live that Jan did with the Speak Up Sis podcast with Angel Charmaine, y'all. So I need to drink water. I need to eat food. Okay. Yes. Ooh, and we're gonna drop it in the stories too. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Woo! Brace yourselves. Okay. Brace yourselves. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm so excited. God is blessing and breathing on this thing. Still sending me speakers. The Lord shifted my agenda with one of my panelists. And so she and I are gonna do a live like May the 8th. So I just can't wait for y'all to meet who God is sending to us. Because if God sends somebody to me, he's also sending them to you because he made me for you. And I'm a billboard. I'm going to make sure y'all know. I'm going to make sure y'all connect. So that is that. I'm excited. Get registered. Tell somebody. I know you got a sis. You're not going to tell me you don't have a sis. I know you got a sis who you know this would be great for, who you know the community of grace for this would be phenomenal for them. Don't come up in here and tell some. Don't come up in here by yourself. Do not come up in here by yourself. Bring somebody with you. This is not the thing to show up solo dolo on. Everybody need to come up. And this is a come up. This is a come up. Amen. Praise God. All right. So, all right. We done, y'all. I got to eat actual food. I had a Pop-Tart today. Only because I was visiting a co-working space. Y'all get ready for these pictures because Lanika had your girl together. Okay, I'm gone. I love y'all big. Hey, I'm going to say it again. I said it earlier. I'm going to say it again. Life be hard. Your journey can hurt. Tell the truth, shame the devil. But commit to heal so your story can help. Shall I say it again for the people in the back of the line? Life be hard. Your journey can hurt. Oh God. But commit to heal so your story can help. Y'all, we got to tell our story. We got to heal. We got to tell our story and then go back and build what help us heal so we can help another sister get through as well. Tell everybody. I love y'all big. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace out. Make sure y'all are sharing. Whatever you see, share it. If you get an email, you can forward it. I won't be mad, okay? And get ready. The flyer's going to pop up for me and Jan's live on Tuesday. Be ready for that. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, like Jessica and Mother Gainer over here, y'all need to go and subscribe to the YouTube because that's where like the stuff that ain't on regular time, if it ain't on schedule on Instagram, I'm sending it to YouTube. because I want people to be able to get easy access to it. And that happens with YouTube. I love you too, Jen. I can't wait for us to be in the same space together. Ah! Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm gone. Y'all have a good afternoon. Love y'all.